What's going on, everybody? It's your boy J.ALWAYZ, your mother's brother and your grandmother's good-looking son, and your grandmother's good-looking son, along with.
Yo, it's the smoke of NY. You know what I'm saying? FT Dub and XL. Shouts out the Kill Switch Battle League, of course. And yo, we're jumping in. It's Wave Gang, motherfucker.
Facts, that's facts. Shout out to all the wave. Man, I must say it's been a crazy almost 2 weeks. I really haven't even wanted to turn my camera on. I still watch some battle rap, you know what I'm saying? But I just haven't, since I don't blog for a job per se. I didn't feel like turning on my camera. There was so much going on along with the protests, the George Floyd death, people, rehashing the Breonna Taylor, the Mike Brown, many cases all over. And then just some of the positive changes that were happening because of the protests. And then I have sometimes if I open my mouth and start talking myself, I'll continue to talk about it. And so I didn't want to get on the channel and start talking about all of that stuff and then keep going and go off in another direction of where we was trying to go. But I still felt like that it needed to be somewhat addressed. How did it look where you was at, Smoke, from your perspective?
What's crazy is I seen a couple perspectives. I seen a bit in Philly and I seen a bit in New York. I didn't see really much in Jersey. Everybody this is the craziest unity I've ever seen. This is like the biggest unity I've ever seen. I've never seen so much unite for what's right. And you know what I'm saying? Like, the system has been outweighed for a long time. That scale that they got is hilarious. It's been outweighed. It's not in the favor of the low class and minorities specifically. I'm not just going to say minorities because lower class people get treatment as well. So
it's gone way beyond, and not many people are familiar with some of the first videos that I did on my YouTube channel, but a lot of it was based on religion, wealth, class, and race, and a lot of those factors that are used to divide just regular common people from the elites of the world. And so we can't focus on common goals because we're busy deciding who's the blackest and who's the whitest, who's got the most money versus who don't have the most money, who grew up over here versus who grew up over there, or who's, Protestant, who's, who's Catholic, who's not, who's, who's Christian, who's not. And so all of these factors, we sit bickering when there's other common goals that we could get accomplished if we weren't worrying about those four really divisive factors that are put in place to do the things that they do. But like you said, what's really positive is people of all races being able to look at a situation and have a little bit more clairvoyance to it. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people of different
religions and all of even the Amish, like we was talking about the Amish, the witches, everybody is included in this, bro. Like we've seen this has gone crazy where police officers are standing up against some police officers. And I mean, like, this is looking crazy. This is really looking like the revolution of equality is right now. So,
yeah, that's a fact, because most people, when they think about civil rights, they think about Martin Luther King and marching and Rosa Parks sitting on the bus. But civil rights didn't really get a big launch until marching over the bridge of Selma, when they were getting dogs and water hoses, and when there were white people out there marching alongside the black people. And that image got to American TV. Once it made it to American TV, all of the nation could then see themselves, you know what I mean, in the faces of those people who were just out there marching peacefully, who got dogs sicked on them or got, water hoses, or people were getting, brutally beaten. And so with those images, then it stirred something in the nation, that what stirred the civil rights movement. And so you had countless protests where thousands of black people have marched and, screamed Mike Brown's name and screamed Trayvon Martin's name, and different people who have died at the hands of police brutality in the country. And it wasn't until you see these people of other persuasions marching that things are actually starting to take place and the ball is getting rolling for change to actually happen. You know what I'm saying? That's what it actually took. I think it was David Banner who said that as far as racism is concerned, we don't need white people to do anything but to control other white people. You know what I'm saying? You need to tell old boy that, you know what I'm saying, his thinking is out of line with what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
He's more in line to believe you than a person of minority that he dislikes in the first place.
Exactly, because like one of your favorite people, J.ALWAYZ, and I've seen her a couple times, but I could never remember.
Yeah, I encourage a lot of people to check out all her work. J.ALWAYZ, definitely. Done a lot of research, and she did the blue eyes, brown eyes exercise.
Yeah,
where she treated people different based on their eye colors, and they felt some type of way off that alone. They were so engaged into it, they started to believe its own stereotypes that they were just placing on. That like, oh, blue-eyed people are smarter, blue-eyed people are this, and they count. And it was like, bro, it was crazy when you see the dynamic of people who just fall into a certain mentality. We'll say, I don't know, I'm just gonna say mentality.
Well, it's exactly what it is. It's programming. They call television, when they put things on their shows, are called programs, and they, watching things repetitively will do things to your brain. Mnemonic things to your brain will teach you things that you don't even want to know. Like right now, you could probably sing the Oscar Mayer Wiener song, and you probably never tried to learn that joint. Or you could probably sing a couple different, theme songs to television shows. Or if I sang some, you would know exactly what show I'm talking about because it's implanted in your brain without you even trying to learn it. And so J.ALWAYZ basically had a classroom of students who were all white kids, but separated them on their eye color and gave those with the darker eye color and those with the bluer eye color, gave them special treatments and benefits and let them do things that were better than the ones in the browner eye color. And in the process of I think it was less than like 6 weeks, you could tell the kids with the brown eyes were starting to feel worse about themselves. They stopped trying on their schoolwork. Their grades went down. And the kids with the blue eyes, just because of the things that they were being told about themselves, started to have self-esteem and to look down on the kids with the brown eyes. And this was just an experiment between blue and brown eyes. And so she was saying, if you think about a kid as a black kid who's grown up in the system, or a brown kid who's grown up in the system all their life, and hearing, well, you can't be president or you can't be that, you know what I'm saying? But seeing that the white kid can be, you're taught at an early age not to even try. And so a lot of these kids are giving up. And so when you see kids out here that are disenfranchised, poor disenfranchised, black kids, brown kids, or all different colors that aren't white kids, part of that programming comes from the very school that they go to. That's why most of the most well-rounded individuals get out of school and they continue to learn by either being in their environment, or they start picking up other books that were out of their social circle. You know what I mean? If you grew up super religious and you grew up, as a Christian, I encourage you to read a book other than the Bible as where you want to get your history from, to learn about some other stuff other than what you were grown up in, so you can learn that there are people of all different types of backgrounds and all different types of persuasions and cultures that you have never engaged with, and you don't know how they operated. So all you can do is generalize based on what you feel other people have said.
That's right.
But anyway, not getting too deep, what we really wanted to talk about right off the top is this crazy battle that just occurred. Just when people have written him off, just when he left the battle rap supergroup, the Saga, we thought he was out of there once he left NWX. We thought NWX was helping him write a whole bunch of stuff, and therefore that was why he was so dope. But right now, unless A Ward and Loso is writing something for him, Saga was a talent within himself, and he's proven that. But I'm talking about the B-Dot versus the Saga battle. Smoke, tell me what you saw it. I saw it a couple of days ago, and I watched it briefly, but you just got to see it recently. Tell me what you think about just the first round.
Just the first?
Just the first.
So the first starts off Saga. He's rapping his ass off. He's dope. Very intricate, man. I love the intricacy of this whole battle. But we're going to talk about this first round. But I really love it. The way that he started it set the tone and precedent of, like, this is high-level rapping. It's not like there was very little room for error what they was doing. What they was rapping. If they weren't really building to the punch, and even the build-ups were good. That's what I'm saying. Like, even the build-ups, they didn't feel like it's like not. It still kept my attention the whole time.
Yeah, it wasn't filler.
Yeah, it wasn't filler. It wasn't. Yeah, it had substance. You know what I'm saying? So like, It was real good build-ups, everything the first. Then B-Dot goes, and B-Dot is this was the closest round to me. But B-Dot, I felt like this round was a tie. They both set the tone for what they were about to do the next few rounds, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And like B-Dot did a lot of in the beginning, he kind of showed a little more of the difference in his evolution as far as like the, let me catch my breath. I've been chasing this cat for so long. Like, it was showing to me, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm seeing B-Dot is trying to do more than just let me talk to you, rap to you, tell you about watch yourself, you know what I mean? Break it down. He's more trying to try different moves now. So it was definitely seeing B-Dot evolve. And I think the first round's too close to call, man. That's like a tie round to me.
The way I had the first, I was sitting there and I have the URL TV app, but I never used the scoring. You know what I'm saying? So for this particular battle, I had time. I set up and I scored it. And I think for the first round, I think I had Saga with like 16 or 17 points in the first round. And then B-Dot's first round, I think I had him with like 20 or 21. But it was real close. Like it really, like you said, really could have been either way. But I think what we saw in this battle is that both of these guys came out with their first round that was good, but it still wasn't their best round. Like they kept building. You know what I'm saying? Like you see like a lot of battle rappers, the younger ones that come out and they just try to start punching. But you see the veterans build up and start telling a story with their angle. You know what I mean? It's telling a story. They're lining you up, for other things. You know what I'm saying? I think the Bob Costas bar, I think that's the second round from B-Dot, though. You know what I'm talking about? Is that the second round? Remember he had the Bob Costas bar, and then he came back and referred to it again at the end part of the round.
Is that the first or the second?
I think it might be the second.
It was the second.
Anyway, I had it real close, but I gave B-Dot the first round.
I could see that. I could see why you edge. I could even edge B-Dot because I felt like he did a little more than Saga. He was a little more versatile. You know what I'm saying? Saga's direct with his angles now. It's a little more. I like how he's doing it. He really, man, the intricacy of like the way he sometimes is punching now is crazy, man. Oh man. And I can see why you came up with B-Dot first round.
He keys in on his opponent. Like he's going to write all 3 rounds for his opponent. You know what I'm saying? He might throw a subtle shot or something like that, but most of the time he's writing for his opponent all 3 rounds. And the thing that I've noticed the most about Saga is the penmanship, but along with the penmanship, it's the cadence and when he uses the vocal inflection. You know what I mean? Like Twerk is a master at it. Like you're going to get the vocal inflection right on the punch, so you almost know when you're supposed to, when you're supposed to, be hyped for the bar or when the haymaker is coming. But what Saga does is the thing in sales where, or marketing, is you appear real excited at first and you get the people drawn in with your voice and then you bring it on down. You know what I'm saying? And you bring them back in, and you lure them back in. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're doing this all the whole time, it just sounds maniacal. But if you bring it back down, change your vocal tones, so when you raise back up and throw another dope line, you know what I'm saying, it's even gonna hit harder. But the second round with B-Dot was a fire round as well. Intricate rounds. I think that's when he did the Bob Costas, like I said, the Bob Costas bar, and then referred to it again, probably about 8-10 bars later. But here's where I thought B-Dot's second round was shorter, or it might have been right at 4 minutes or a little bit under 4 minutes.
Yeah, I think all his rounds was 4, but Saga's second and third were 6 minutes each.
Right.
6 and 6 plus.
And so judging the battle, I might have given Saga more points this round, but B-Dot's round was very short to me. Well, excuse me, it wasn't very short. It was just 4 minutes, and Saga's might have been, a minute and a half, 2 minutes longer than 4.
I did check the timestamp. Saga's second was like 6, and his third was like 6:30.
So who did you get the
His
second
first
round
was
to?
4th. Now that's the thing.
Because I think the end of the first round is when Saga started kind of imitating B Dot style, and then he started again at the beginning of the second with it. You see, you know what I'm saying, when he was doing that right there? Yeah, he just started right off in the second with it.
Yeah. See, that's why I'm like, this is one where I can see why you gave B Dot the first, but I gave Saga the second and third. It's just because it's hard to say like, well, let me listen to 4 minutes of Saga's 4 minutes, you know what I mean, and cut it off at the 2 minutes. So when you look at the compiled work, I gotta give it to him because he did a lot. Even, and you know what's crazier though, because pacing wise, it probably wasn't even really 640. Like it's the way Saga raps compared to B Dot, but B Dot is much faster. Like B Dot is faster with his bars, bro. He delivers them quick. He talks quick, simply like, "Oh, you talking about this? You did it." And so he's so quick with it. And Saga's a little more calmer pace. I ain't gonna say he's not slow. He's not goods with it, but because of the pacing, B Dot is rapid punching it out. You're getting the gems, but you're not really soaking them. You're not like appreciating them because you're on to another gem so quick. And Saga kind of, even though sometimes I didn't like he'll repeat the line and get back to where he was. I sometimes like when rappers got the ability to just keep where they at. Like they just train, they go from there. But I still like Saga the way he delivers. Because when he back on track, he's on track like there's nothing wrong. Instead of like, oh, let me build back up, he's already back on track. So I gotta give it to Saga.
What would you say Saga's delivery is right now? Is he top 10 in his delivery and cadence now?
For himself, yeah. And I'm gonna say that because certain people might have better timing. Like Goods could make a room shake, bro, and he doesn't do what Saga does at all.
That's a fact.
But he can make a room shake with his timing. It's almost like a comedic timing, but it's an MC timing that you gotta have. You gotta know when to say the bar, how long to pause, everything. Just that all accumulates to a perfect moment. That's what makes the moments happen like that. You know what I'm saying? Because if they said it differently, we might not have reacted that way.
That's a fact.
It's that presentation. You know what I'm saying? So Saga's great at rapping. For him, for his style, he's perfect at it right now.
I'm always amazed how, even though what the angle is going to be on Saga when he faces somebody, how he still does well. You know what I mean? It's going to be some masturbation bars in there. There's going to be something about his religion in there. And he still does well. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy? And, listen, Saga's on my radar. So you know what I'm saying? I'm saying this. Saga is now at this point, they're going to have to change their game. This battle is pivotal to that. You can't just keep coming at Saga with these same things because it's been done so immaculately that you're just going to do a portion of that mentality that B-Dot just broke down. B-Dot, that's what I was going to say about, and I wanted to address too, like B-Dot's material though, I feel like was more effective, although he didn't present it as well as Saga. Even though B-Dot was rapping his ass off, like he was rapping punch. I respect his preparation. He don't slip. He don't really slip too much. He don't bring it back too much. You know what I'm saying? Not too much, but like it's the way he do it, bro. Like I really like B-Dot's consistency. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, the Saga as a full, the full, you know what I mean, ensemble.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like the way he stepped up. And the only thing I say, like I said, man, they both had angles that kind of work. If you know what I'm saying, that on each other is crazy. Because I like B-Dot's angles. I like Saga's angles.
Because I know we talked a lot about Saga, but I think it's more about, to me, how much better he did than I expected him to do against B-Dot. I expect for B-Dot to have delivery and flow and cadence, just because, the root of what his style is from Lux, and now he's built upon that to where he's got his own particular style and kind of, what I'm saying, made it his own. But I still wouldn't say like Saga out rapped him. You know what I mean? Because I still feel like lyrically, I still feel like B-Dot was better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
but I feel like that Saga has the ability to put that emotion and that passion into his bars. You know what I mean? Like when he says something about Christ being whipped, you be feeling it, even if you're not Christian, you be like, yo, wow. You know what I'm saying? Or that raised from the dead Black African power bar, you was like, oh, that was fire. You know what I'm saying? Like you just like, oh, that, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, sometimes B-Dot puts some stuff together, you like, wow. You know what I'm saying? The way he puts together a scheme, you know what I'm saying? It's like it was a good intellectual battle, bro. Like to where you had to sit there and you have to watch it twice to make sure you catch stuff. And then you can still watch it again and catch something else. You know what I'm saying? Which is, I like them a lot. Like I like a lot of different styles, so I can't say I just like that. But it's good when you get that matchup. Just like if you're watching a boxing matchup and you got two boxers, you know what I'm saying? So you're finna see a bunch of defensive, you're finna see some jabbing, some weaving, you're finna see some techniques, you know what I'm saying? All around style, you know what I'm saying? So that was what you got. You got like two guys that we probably wouldn't have considered top tier, you know what I'm saying, that really show what it is to be veterans in battle rap right now.
Yeah. It's definitely a fire battle. Definitely a must see. Definitely a must see, man. Like I said, I kind of gave Saga the battle. If somebody told me beat out, I am not mad at him at all. I'm a very technical with it, with the timing, and the problem is like I could take off 2 minutes and do that for a Rum Nitty style rapper, a Av type rapper, right? Because they punch so much, right? That you could stop them at a certain punch of 4 minutes. Let's say they had a 6-minute round, and be like, I don't need the rest to complete this round.
Right.
Sometimes with niggas like Saga, you can't really go, well, if I shave this 2 minutes, it hurts the effect of this first few minutes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a fact.
So like,
both of them are that style, like the T-Tops, the Sagas, the B-Dots. Let me think of who, even Pat Stay, they're building a story. So you can't just like, you know what I'm saying? If they didn't write it in a 4 minute, or if they didn't write it in 2 minutes and 30 seconds, to cut it off, you're going to cut off part of the feel of the effect of that. Whereas Rum Nitty, a lot of times they're just punching. So if you just stop them, you really just stop, flurry your punches, as opposed to somebody in the middle of their scheme or getting to the end of their angle. So I feel you on that. But Gnome 10, Gnome X.
what are we talking about
Home in WX.
Are we talking about Loaded Lux versus Sue Surf? Is that what we talking about?
You know what? I don't even want to get into that without the whole squad there. You know what I'm saying? I want to get into who you think, because we already got Kes.
Oh, wait a
K-Shine
minute.
versus Chess. You know what I'm saying? And we got Sue Surf versus Lux. And we got Daylyt that was announced today on Wednesday. Yeah. Who do you think a couple of the opponents could be for Daylyt? And speaking of Daylyt, JC jumped in my head because I thought of Daylyt, but I'm like, has anybody heard from JC?
Wow, this is.
Where in the hell is JC at, bro? Is he all right? Like, first, is he all right? Has he been tweeting?
I don't know. Listen, JC
I know he games on his channel too. I don't even know if I've seen any of that pop up in my timeline, bro.
JC has been ghost, so no one knows yet. We're gonna see what happens. Chill back up, bro. Right now, I think he's gonna lay low, and he'll resurface when he calms down with whatever reasons that he's been going. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see, bro.
I ain't hear nothing about it. I just seen it on my timeline. But yeah, I definitely feel like
Oh,
God
okay.
damn, Daylyt.
There it go.
Let me see.
Only thing I say is Daylyt has been calling chess out forever.
But
That's
chess
a
is Daylyt
possible.
K Shiner, right?
I believe that, but I
Oh,
mean,
they haven't
we don't
announced.
know it.
They haven't announced chess's partner either.
I don't. They really didn't.
I
I
mean,
heard about K
opponent.
Shiner's chess. I don't even see that yet. Lock in. But that's all I was saying was like Daylyt called out chess. I know. Well, we could see DNA in Daylyt because that was canceled a few times on URL.
Right.
Daylyt technically owes that DNA battle.
Yeah, I
So
don't know if I don't.
it
I
might
don't
be
know what's
Daylyt.
going on with J. Man, you know, I got stuck on JC because I'm like, he ain't
Nah.
uploaded nothing since 2 weeks ago, bro.
Yeah, I see that 2 weeks too. See
Like
that
2
too.
weeks ago, bro. So I hope old boy's all right, man. Like real talk. Like, hold on.
JC, man, let us know what's good, man. We'd rather know you good than whatever story you ain't got no reason why. You know what I mean? You know, don't leave us in limbo, my friend. You know,
And the
talk
last
the
time,
battle rap.
and check it. Like the last time he tweeted was May 30th, bro.
And these riots been going on. You never know. My man probably went out there fighting for the blacks. Hopefully he good, man. You gotta let us know the word, JC. Put out, so let us know. Let the family let us know something.
Nah, for real,
Let them
bro.
know it's
Like,
good, bro.
check in with
Do the
somebody,
work,
bro.
man.
Like, damn, the no shows. Make sure you good, bro.
There's a lot going on. Yeah, there's a lot going
Real
on in this
talk.
world right now. People getting sick. There's all sorts of stuff going on, bro. Like this COVID, you never
Then
know.
there was a real thing going down with the
But it's no
well, I ain't gonna get
JC
into
real
that. I ain't
shit.
gonna get into that, but I know
I
there was
met JC. I met JC his first battle versus Tom Bomb. I was at the event. It was the same event Rosenberg Raw battle QP clean paper. So I met JC that day, man. He was kind of. He wasn't. What's funny is JC's real small. If you see Tom Bomb is like fucking 6'8", my nigga, some shit. Like, nah, it's too much. But he probably like really like 6'3", 6'4". You think big dude. So automatically, it was looking in the building like, how this little nigga gonna hold his own against this nigga? And JC dog walked this big nigga. Like, that shit was looking bad, bro.
as we've seen him do, because most of the time he is shorter than his opponent. That is.
Man. Nah, JC is definitely he's shorter than me, so I know he definitely. I'm 5'7", so you know he like 5'5", 5'6". You know what I mean, I'm not even sure, but he definitely, like I said, cool. No, he's a good dude. Like I said, hopefully all is okay. Nobody cares about a no show more than the niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, well-being. You know what I'm saying? We not really. You know what I mean? So this is really something serious. The fans want to know. Let us know you good. Believe me. Even if they give you some heat, they'll give you just some comments and you good. You still JC, man.
Yeah,
But
that's
we
all.
want to see, hopefully nothing's wrong. If it is, let us know. The fans can probably help you. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? So
That's a
yeah,
fact.
man.
So I didn't mean to jump
Daylyt.
off say that, but Daylyt, yeah, Daylyt versus who? Averb?
Yeah. Didn't they battle? I think didn't they battle on Grind Time? I think they did. I believe Daylyt battled Averb on Grind Time. Daylyt was on a real run, but he was battling everybody, baby.
Right.
Did he?
We're gonna find out.
Am I wrong? It could be Verb.
Yep. They battled on Guerrilla Warfare.
Oh, Guerrilla Warfare. Okay,
Yeah,
I was off, but I do remember that happened.
Okay, my fault. So who are you thinking? Because I immediately thought of JC.
To think like URL, who would URL put him against is a good. Like now, it depends, right? I feel like URL would give a person who they would really want to push. I mean, could we see a Jerry West versus Daylyt?
Man.
Remember Antics?
Yeah, but could
Daylyt is Antics?
Could Jerry West stand up to a Daylyt that's been out for a year writing bars?
A Daylyt is right. Daylyt. You mean Jerry West who battled Rum Nitty and the next week battled such and such. And Jerry West has been on the road, bro. I think Jerry
No,
West
no,
is
what I
very
mean,
comfortable.
no, what I mean is, Daylyt hasn't battled in like a year and some change, right?
Yeah.
Do you imagine what that boy has in his head?
I mean, I don't think so. I think he's been making music. A lot of Daylyt has been making music. I think he was trying to drop projects actually.
But that dude is
It's not like Daylyt was just sitting there doing nothing. And Daylyt is not an overright person. He isn't right.
Right, but he's like quantum physics. Like once he turns his brain on, everything is a bar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the thing with Daylyt is no, I'm not worried about Daylyt getting material together. How serious? Two things that matters. How serious he's gonna take it, but I think he is gonna take it serious because he didn't have to come back. So that's the point of like, well, I don't know the circumstance. But what I mean is, it seems he was doing well enough not even being here in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? When guys leave for years like that, they don't even really. It's not battle rap. You know what I mean? They want to come back if it's battle rap when they're like he's been busy, bro. I've been seeing Daylyt's name buzzing, doing music, doing this and the third. So like, I really think that Daylyt is coming back because he wants to prove a point.
He also been keeping himself buzzing too. He been staying active on Twitter.
Yeah, and I think he sees where battle rap's going, and he knows that he could push the envelope. Right? Think about who Daylyt is, the performer, the always makes you leave, even if he lost, talking about him.
But who do you want to see in battle on Gnome X Smoke?
Who do I want to see in battle?
Mm-hmm. Because you're making me feel like you was going like Twerk or like
nah. What I was really, like I said, if you say what, I would want to see Twerk versus him, being that just the interest in that, but I don't feel like, well, you know what? It's crazy. You're kind of right. Man, that's a good one because Twerk is very dope with the pimp, bro. Twerk is very dope with the pimp. He is very dope with the pimp. I can't. Yeah,
what if we get Daylyt versus Tay-Rock?
We could. They've been talking shit for years.
They have. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man, that might be the one.
That might be the one for Gnome X.
That might be the one.
That might be the move. Daylyt versus Tay-Rock. And they were snapping at each other about 3 or 4 months ago, like before the pandemic jumped off too, remember?
That's a definitely better battle.
Because remember, and here's the thing too, Smack said it's some on this card that he been wanting to see. You know what I'm saying? So that Daylyt Tay-Rock could be like one he been wanting to see. I think I got a good educated guess.
Might be, sir.
But you know what? You know what I can bet though right now?
Or DNA.
And I know you're listening, sir.
Or DNA. I have to throw that DNA in there. Or DNA. It could be DNA.
DNA versus Daylyt?
He had shit talks in with they were supposed to, they were scheduled to battle on Smack. And remember Daylyt backed out of it?
I know. I don't really want to see that.
I think, but remember that was his last URL contract. That was his last battle he was supposed to do and didn't.
Oh, okay. I just know, like right now, at this, I don't know who I would want DNA to battle.
No, I know what you mean. I would rather see Tay-Rock because I feel like Daylyt is gonna approach situations funny
because they be talking cash to each other. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's just that Tay-Rock has so many chinks right now that we want to see what the people are gonna do with that type of material.
Well, we already saw it once, sir. Like Geechee had that 10 round on that boy. You know what I'm saying? He just came right out with that joint.
Yeah, that was a 10 round.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But what was crazy is, I mean, Tay-Rock had a 9 round right with it though. And what's crazy, I gave Tay-Rock that battle like 2-1 though. I gave Tay-Rock the second and the third.
Yeah, the second and third.
Same way with Mike P battle versus Danny Myers. I gave Mike P the second, but I gave Danny Myers the first and the third.
That's crazy.
That's one I'm waiting. Crazy. I'm waiting for that to drop. That quarantine battle, Danny Myers versus Twerk, because I want to see it because you know how you might be able to tell in an interview when they just trying to hype it versus where it might have been really, really good. So in the interview, like nobody was like, "Yo, he smoked me." No, they was like, "Oh yeah, you said this was some dope shit, or you said some dope shit." You know what I'm saying? So I'm waiting for that joint to drop too. Come on with it, Smack.
Besides that other battle they had, what'd you think of Daylyt versus Surf?
What would I think about it?
Yeah. I know that it's not happening because we got Loaded Lux versus Surf. But what would you think about it? Because it's technically a rematch. They battled on that Snoop shit, but it was very different. It wasn't like they battled. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I was thinking because the views, as URL business-wise, it makes sense for them to put Surf versus Daylyt. It's two heavy view guys.
But
You know what I'm saying?
The only thing about that, bro, is that like traditionally, Surf is a 2-round Negro, and Daylyt can be a play around 2-round Negro. It could turn out
be a
being
horrible
a total
battle.
horror shop of a flop. Like,
yeah, it could be a Conceited versus Hitman third. I know what you mean.
Yeah, it just be like
They third round was like, well, we both not gonna write nothing, right? Nah. We gonna wing it. Let's wing it. Let's wing it.
I did not write the third.
Chop him.
Nah,
now I'm here to California.
I can't wait to see Chess's battle too, bro. Who he's gonna get to battle? That young man getting cooped up. He hasn't even been, like you said, he hasn't even been doing them quarantine joints.
That's what I'm saying. I know he got. That's why I'm thinking that K-Shine, he taking. If it's K-Shine, he taking him seriously. But yeah, it's gonna be a crazy event, man. We'll see this whole card when it drop.
Say what?
Man, I said we'll see when this whole card drop. I wonder who else is on this card. That's what I'm thinking of. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and I be hating on SmackDown when they be like partially dropping cards, and I'm be like, really, as bloggers, it's in our favor. It's like we could talk about every time they drop a little bit particular of it. I'd be like, right, just drop the whole thing, and then I know we would just smash it all into one show.
yeah.
And talk about that whole joint. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what you're doing, Smack. Y'all know what y'all doing, bro. Y'all know what y'all doing.
Because right now
y'all doing on the promo.
He spread it. He diluted it.
On the hold on, let me show SmackDown right quick. Let me show
so that way he can put more out of it.
Hey, Smoke, let me show Beasley them something right quick. Like, I'm tired of y'all coming on y'all Zoom like this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got mad money. J Black, you a 1,000 there, bro.
Shit up.
In your laptop cameras, bro. Laptop cameras are trash. Everybody knows this. Get you a little USB camera, you know what I'm saying? Get your little USB camera, something like this, you know what I'm saying? The clarity is beautiful. Like, this is, you know what I'm saying? This is a 20.
Even pull out the DSLR.
Not a million.
Just make sure your specs is on point.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And then if you can't, you know what I'm saying, you can't get that, then then you just upgrade a little bit more. Get your Canon, you know what I'm saying? But y'all can do better, sir. Y'all can do better than that. If I can do it, I don't spend a lot of money on this stuff. But if I can do better, y'all can do way better. Like even your camera, bro. If you just put your camera on a little $20 tripod and turn it sideways, it'll be better clarity than your integrated webcam on your
that you're keeping upright.
This is trash, bro.
Put it sideways, man. Rotate your screen.
That's all we asking. That's all we asking.
Yeah.
Oh. We like
you get the full
you get your full
aspect ratio.
Spoiled me.
You get your full fucking aspect.
Like once you saw those battles, those rooftop battles on on Caffeine, and then the way they produced them and dropped them on the app was beautiful. Like the Real Sick and Jada Nightwing battle. You know what I'm saying? That first round of Ultimate Madness, those battles are crazy beautiful, bro. So y'all got us used to that type of production, and then y'all give us this. You know, I was talking about. Y'all gotta do better, bro. You gotta do better. You gotta do better, Smack. You gotta do some Beasley. You gotta do better. I saw your house, Beasley. It's beautiful. Buy a $20 camera.
And why don't you do a test run before? You guys should. Hey, how's your camera? Let's do a Zoom meeting real quick. Let's do a. Come on, bro. You guys really.
That's in that product, baby.
Hey, listen. I know you guys are waiting to get back, really filming it. You know what I'm saying? At its full 4K. I know that's what you want to do, and you're getting back into it. This shit is about to open up. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be back into the mojos of events happening and shit. Probably a small quantity of people that can come, but regardless, we're gonna at least be able to film it at its full potential. But for now, step your shit up. Come on, goddamn. I mean, for real.
I mean,
There's
we
Androids
know,
with there's cheap Androids with
like
better
we know
cameras.
the Wave are the ones who started off this whole Zoom shit. Like y'all don't even feel me. Like y'all gonna be like, oh, EJ, what do you mean? Like, well, WaveGang Radio was doing the Zoom shit like in January before the
We
pandemic
was
ever
doing it
jumped
way
off.
before this whole
And
shit.
WaveGang Radio got the idea from John Real, which is WaveGang stuff too. So the Wave was doing this way before, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else was Skyping in videos and doing all that. So we was zooming it way past in. So as far as camera quality, we just saying step it up. We ain't criticizing, but we criticizing.
I used to use Tiny Chat back in 2010 with the big ass group. We're not even gonna go into that. No, 2010, me and Lee Hustle, shout out to fucking Lee Hustle. Yo, real shit. We was running shit for media back then. That's a big old thing. Just like I sent Jesse Reek and the Nords. They got nothing to do nothing. Nothing to do nothing. I didn't want to do a show with Jesse Reek. I was like, nah, bro. Nords would probably do it.
There's just so many things you can do with technology now. You know what I'm saying? That you don't have to be, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to be just, you don't have to just, nah, bro, not the integrated webcam, bro. Like,
yo, bro, it's not hard, bro.
Just one YouTube video will let you know that is not the move. Like, it don't take an XLR mic and none of that stuff, but it just takes, I mean, you got a bunch of 4K cameras in there, J Black. Can you just buy a little Logitech C20, C920, you know what I'm saying? Take it out the little champion of the year budget, or, you know what I'm saying? Tell Smack them to write it off on their taxes or something. Come on. Anyway, I'm off my rant. That's my, I'm like a tech head, so I just be like, wait a minute, why is their audio quality not as good as mine? Why is their cameras come on, Smack them. Come on, Smack them. Like J Black, you were in college. You did have that excuse. You're not in school no more, J Black. You know what I'm saying? Take some of that dread and I read.
J Black probably don't want to spend the time because you know how niggas be. What you talking about? What you mean Control Alt? What are you talking about?
And then what was crazy, I'm on YouTube, Th3. You was talking about everybody else camera, but your laptop camera was just as cloudy. You just had the little neon stuff in the back, which is kind of cool. But bruh, y'all got it. It's just a little Logitech mic, man. You know what I'm saying? Instead of buying that ounce of that little something y'all buying, you know what I'm saying? Just buy a little webcam, bro. Throw that thing up. The quality you're gonna get is so much better. So much better, man. You know what I'm saying? So even when y'all go live on your caffeine and go live on your YouTube, you know what I mean? Some dude that, you know what I'm saying, doing it in his grandma's room, video quality don't look better than y'all. Okay, I said I was done, didn't I? My bad, bro. My bad. Anyway, speaking of ganging up on SmackDown, what about the way Swamp got jumped on video today?
This nigga. Yo, when I
jumped
say
that
it was
nigga
funny,
to the URL today, bro.
It was, you gotta think about it. The funniest is it was Twerk who wants to battle Th3, right? You got T-Top who wants, he don't even, only target he really kind of got.
He wants Th3 too, right? Or no, he want to battle Swamp.
He battled Th3 on the quarantine, unless he won a real one with Th3.
Mm-hmm.
But they just battled quarantine. So
I think he wanted to battle.
It was mainly
too, don't he? Well, no, Twerk's NWX now.
That's what I'm saying. He only possibly wanted it. It was only for the Swamp look. So now you guys
Th3, then it's got to be Th3.
What they did with this, first off, what they did with it was brilliant because number one, shouts out to Swamp. You got the look you needed. You on there talking shit to top dudes in the game, bro. Like top, you could say these are people's top 5. You could say these 3 people are biggest top 5: T-Top, Th3, and New Jersey Twerk. I mean, you just had an argument with all of these niggas wanting to kill you. What
was crazy is like in the middle of it, Th3 was like, when he was like, shit, I'm here, nigga. Th3 was like, where are you, nigga? You ain't here. And I was like, low key, he's right, because like I know they talk about Ace.
What did you do besides the Ace Amin battle? In fact,
I know they call Ace Amin Mr. Interview, but Swamp has interjected himself to where he's got 3 top-tier niggas hunting him. You know what I'm saying? Like the chess moves that it took to only have like maybe 5 or 6 battles that we know about, you know what I'm saying, and be doing that, like really, as far as, watching this thing like the last 10 years, nobody besides Twerk has just rose that fast. You know what I'm saying? But because of his popularity, and I low-key feel like Twerk is kind of like throwing some shade, like this nigga's getting like popular, like I got when I first came in. Because like remember Twerk came out of nowhere, and then everybody was fucking with his style, and then he was on everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's gonna be interesting, because like you said, that could be a battle they could be talking about for Gnome 10. Tay-Rock versus Twerk.
Yeah, that's definitely. That's definitely. We might see Twerk. I feel like this is what they're gonna do. I feel like they're gonna give him T-Top, New Jersey Twerk, and then Tay-Rock. And I feel like that order is because I feel like those are still the stamp that where they stand. And the only reason I put Twerk above T-Top is because I feel like T-Top, he doesn't have a really reason to battle Twerk right now, obviously. Right. He's not going to battle Tay-Rock if he just battled Quarantine. So the smarter thing is, we're going to set up T-Top versus Swamp, right? Mm-hmm. Right after that, Swamp could battle New Jersey Twerk, and then we'll make him battle Tay-Rock later. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and Tay-Rock can get. It's either gonna be the order you saying, or Tay-Rock and Twerk might be switched around.
Because Tay-Rock might got Daylyt. Tay-Rock might got Daylyt, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Swamp versus T-Top, and then you got, or you could do, like I said, you could do the Tay-Rock versus Twerk. It's just many. There's many, like I said, there's many avenues that they could mix up these matches.
Smack looking at his chessboard like, yes, son, we getting busy, son.
But I feel like first up for Swamp is gonna be T-Top. I really believe that. He represents South Carolina, and that's gonna be like a regional
North
battle.
Carolina versus South Carolina.
Yeah.
Oh, and man, but you know what? That's a look that should have took place in the Carolinas. That would be super dope. You know what I'm saying? If one of them trips, they, you know what I'm saying, when they was down in Carolina doing their thing. You remember how T-Top and Bridge didn't get to?
I think they wouldn't want to do that.
Remember
URL wouldn't want to do that.
No, remember how T-Top and Bridge didn't get performed in North Carolina, and them niggas almost showed out there. You know what I'm saying? That would have been a dope battle to have. You know, North Carolina versus South Carolina, or whatever. But
where do you have it? Where do you have it? In North Carolina or South Carolina?
Well, they probably wait until Swamp Team kind of come up a little bit better too. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody really knows about his squad but him. You know what I'm saying? Even though they got some little gunners on there. I'd heard a couple of them dudes battle rap too as well. But that man, the thing about T-Top, bro, is that you have to survive that battle. Like, out of all of them, you had a propensity to get 30 by the first one that I think they're gonna put you up against, which is T-Top. And if T-Top's 30s, you might not get to Twerk and Tay-Rock. You might, you know what I'm saying? You know how URL will push your ass down the ladder.
Yep. He'll be battling Franchise.
Not that that's bad, Franchise. That's your boy, Franchise. No. That's your boy.
Nah. I'm not saying it like it's bad, but that's how they're treating it. That's how they're treating it. Because they didn't. And what's funny is that is something that we should talk about. Why Franchise ain't get the push that Swamp getting this? Franchise achieved way more than Swamp. I ain't gonna go into it, but just saying.
I can tell you that. We can answer that real quick. We don't have to go too far because it's popularity too. Like it's not just about your bars. It's not just about your delivery.
People rock with Franchise.
About your cadence. It's about your popularity as well, and you cannot deny that Swamp is more popular than Franchise right now, for whatever reason.
Yeah, for right now, because they put him. I guess he's the guy that they're like focused on. But no, it makes sense.
And then the way them boys do their thing out there, bro. The way the way URL does them things, where they hold certain battles, they can kind of diminish your fire for a while. You know what I'm saying? If you was, coming off a nice battle, you feeling yourself, and your battle don't drop before you go out there and do another one that doesn't do as well or drops on another league, your stock will go down. You know what I'm saying? So
next thing you know, you're battling Jack Boy on Ascension. Ascension 2, y'all.
Jack Boy on the Elevator 1 card. Escalator card.
Banned again. Banned Legacy again.
To my battling on the eviction card. What?
Y'all gonna battle on the eviction card. God dang, man. One of y'all going to move out.
Like, if they don't do it now, they'll never be able to do it. The real Survivor URL series,
where people get out their grudges on the URL.
But yeah, man, they jumped
Right.
jumped that boy Swamp on there because they was not letting him get a word in edgewise. And you know how it don't matter. It don't matter how cool you are, how good you are. If you if you're into another school and everybody at the table is talking about you, it don't even matter, bro. You know what I'm saying? You finna take an L on that one. You know what I'm saying? So Swamp pulled up to the school lunchroom table and everybody was talking bad.
Fuck out of here, you new in the school, nigga.
Yeah, he couldn't even get no words in. Oh, you trash.
You just got here.
Why are we even battling you? Like why?
You been here for a week thinking that you run these classes. Fuck out of here.
Right, nigga. What? Like why? And then they was like, you dress, you can't even dress. I was like, these niggas don't went into apparel on this nigga. Like, god damn.
But I ain't gonna lie, Swamp started that though.
Yeah, I know.
He was talking about who he talking about Twerk. He said Twerk can't dress. That's how he started it. I was like, oh man.
But I mean, it's not like Twerk is making attempt. Like some people aren't making. I don't mean making an attempt to dress, but I mean he just wears like warm ups or whatever hoodies. It's not like he's trying to be He's not trying to be prep up there. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? He trying to be conceited and have a cold shoe game or something like that.
He trying to be goods.
Like yo,
goods are wearing an exclusive Gucci shirt.
Yeah, like when you know what I'm saying, when you drink, you know what I'm saying, you drink Hennessy and stuff like that, bro. You gotta be ready to move around. You can't do your strapped in and got on some penny loafers, bro. Fuck around and bust your ass on stage.
Good to have a Versace jean vest on and shit.
Facts, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can't be Averb and have a yellow denim suit on, nigga. Y'all ain't ready. You like old girl on the old Def Jam video when Martin Lawrence called her Big Bird. Shit, I know you put Big Bird out of business, but goddamn. Oh, sunshine in the goddamn building. Warmth in a dark place. Anyway, I'm off that, bro. What else we got before we get up out of this place? Before we get up out of here.
What else we got? Damn, I don't know. Did we touch on topics real quick?
I think we got most of them.
Oh, we did got Tekashi and Akon.
Oh, man, them dudes there, bro. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
First off, we gotta address that Tekashi and Akon has made a song together, and then we got Tekashi and Nicki Minaj making a song.
What did you hear? Did you hear the Tekashi Akon song?
It's like I've heard pieces of
remix.
It. Did you hear the pieces of it? I've heard the pieces of it.
Yeah, but here's the thing, bro. I am J.ALWAYZ. I am J.ALWAYZ. And so immediately when I saw the video, all I could see is like a young, I don't know what his nationality is, what the young man is, but all I could see is like a 30-inch extension of hair on top of that boy's head. And I'm like, sir, you were not in jail that long to grow your hair that long. So I'm getting old smoke. Like, I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, as Akon, I don't even know if I would have let him in my house. Like, yeah, bro, you're going to have to take the ponytail off. You come.
Thanks.
Yo, bro, we leave shoes and ponytails at the front door, bro. Bitch, don't wear no tails in my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was that, bro?
I don't understand it.
You were going a long way to prove that you need to put the rainbow colors, but
scarier than that is why is Akon doing this, right? Why couldn't Akon do something honorable and wait till Bobby Shmurda gets out and do a song with Bobby Shmurda?
I know why.
In jail for obviously honorable reasons.
I know why. Because nobody's really checking for an Akon song right now, and we think it's admirable, you know, him powering Africa. That's great, but like as far as the attention side of, you know, people who perform and stuff like that, nobody's really paying attention to him other than the stuff that he's doing over there. So let's see, who can I get that might make me, you know, I don't want to say relevant again, but, you know, hotter in the music business again. And the truth of the matter that there are only so many Teddy Riley, Baby Faces, or Dr. Dre's or producers that last over 20 to 30-year time period. And that most of them are like period producers. And so it'd be time to move on sometimes, bro. Like that sound they've moved on with. So if you're not doing like Three Amigos, 2 Chainz, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna, They're not doing it. They're not doing it with you, bro. Let it go, Akon.
This was a bad choice, man.
You said what?
I think this was a bad choice.
The whole. I don't know. I guess we're gonna see when it drop. It might do numbers just because it's Tekashi, and then he gonna look like a genius when you get that check.
He's the thing is, you're gonna get certain numbers. You might not get radio play at all. Radio so far hasn't been playing at all that Tekashi new song, Google.
So, but it got like crazy views on YouTube.
It got views because people want to see the rat. Plus, there's kids who like play it all day to just laugh at. You know what I mean? Like, yo, this shit crazy. Like, that's all it is. Like, I think the numbers have gone stagnant though. It's not growing no more like it was. But people first wanted to see, of course, people wanted to see what the biggest snitch in the world's first song was. I told niggas that was gonna happen. Because you want to hear what he's gonna say. You want to hear his reaction to everything, to what we're accusing that you a snitch. His reaction to the world is like they basically literally everybody was making fun of him.
Okay,
everybody.
But watch this. Watch this right quick.
Yeah.
The song was released on Tekashi 6ix9ine's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
How many views do you believe that it has?
Still not 200 million.
It's got 318 million.
God damn it, I thought shit.
318 million views on one song.
But that's the only place to get it. That's why.
318 million views.
Y'all got no radio play. You got no radio play.
308. Do you know the check that nigga gonna get for 318 million views, sir?
And how long? A month?
Yes.
Shit.
Yes. And what do they say? That you get anywhere from $1 to $5 per 10,000.
Anywhere between what? Anywhere between 3,000 to 10,000 per million. But 3,000 is usually the minimum. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, bro. Like he's gonna be he's making stupid money anyway. Like he got the check to come out. I forget how much that was, and then
He'll be able to do no shows, so you better get this money.
Bro, this is a virtual world now. It can be at the crib, dropping videos. If when he goes live, can you imagine the super chat money that rat face?
How long is it gonna be though? How long is this gonna work?
Bro, remember he trolled for a year and a half, and they rock with him.
They're not gonna rock with it after a while, bro. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay, but that's relative. Like, if don't nobody rock with me, and I still get 318 million views.
No, but that's the first time. It's gonna decline, bro.
Well, everybody eventually dies out, but I'm just talking about right now, bro. He's still doing it.
Oh, only because we still want to hear more of what he got to say.
I personally don't give a damn.
No, like not to say we, but like what I mean is the intrigue is there that they're gonna click to go. Did he say something about Shotty this time? Because the minute, all right, listen, let me explain something. It's crazy.
I'll rub two sticks together for you right now. Goddamn, here you go. Yes, ma'am, indeed. Oh, sorry, I was briefly interrupted. So we gotta end fast, sir.
I know what you mean. I know. Yeah, I know what you mean because I was on the. Yeah, okay. It's crazy. It's crazy. I was at the same time. I really remember that. It was crazy. This was a good night. Good night. It's a good night.
Before I was not rudely interrupted.
No, I'm the same. Okay.
Now, so, what was I talking about, bro? What the fuck was I talking about? I don't even know.
Yeah, Tekashi.
Oh, Tekashi 6ix9ine. But anyway, bro, I don't like they rocking with him. He getting paid either way. You know what I'm saying? So, what can you say, bro? Like it's a different era. Like, you know, it's a different era. I never really liked too much of his hit him with the sticky blicky. You know what I'm saying? It was way young for me or whatever. So I never really rock with it, even though I'd heard the song a couple times. Never something I'm gonna play in my radio, but the young folks is spending dollars on him still, bro. Can you imagine if he went live and did a super chat? You know how much money he's gonna make?
Is he though?
Huh?
I don't know.
Yeah, bro. Like, let me see. Let me see. What is that?
I don't know.
Let me see how many. Bro,
he's like a bunch of snitches gonna donate to him.
Smoke. He's got 13 million subs, and he's only got 6 videos, my G. It's crazy. I tell a nigga don't dick ride, don't blink ride, leave it to the don't dick dies. Guess how this is stupid. Guess how many views he has on his channel?
Total?
Yes.
How much? $1 billion?
Huh?
$1 billion?
2.79 billion views. 6 videos.
6 videos. Shit.
30 million.
When did that channel start?
What does he got? He got let's see here, about April 6, 2018.
Oh, why did it start so long ago though? That's crazy. Damn. That's smart of him though. He got a mean YouTube check.
Bro, he's got the 6ix9ine joint he did 871 million views on his channel. The BB 6ix9ine featuring Annual AA that did 1 billion views. The 6ix9ine Stupid featuring Bobby Shmurda did 220 million. Oh, that's crazy. Gooba Official did 319 million. And then
fucking outrageous. That's what it is. A big stinking pile of bullshit. So Nicki Minaj just did the song with him just for the clout.
Well, she did a song with him a year ago.
I mean, the Fifi joint, but now they did a new one called Trolls that ain't dropped really yet. But
yeah, she's trying to jump back in with a, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's crazy.
It's a fucked up world, man.
He's doing his thing. Alpo need to start a channel. Alpo, start your YouTube channel, bro.
Yeah, this is the time, man. Hey, look, you could get Tekashi to do a single for the joint. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, if he started a YouTube channel called the How to Get Away with Murder Podcast. He was like, yo, that's a fire ass name. I should have thought of that.
Oh, that's crazy, bro. Tekashi, bro.
But yo.
Yes.
WBRC Wave Gang Radio, the future. We'd like to thank you for joining us today on this edition of Wave Gang Radio. This is J.ALWAYZ, your host with the most, EJ, your DJ, coming with you with live persuasion for your initiation, because I couldn't think of a word that went with that situation because I'm not a goddamn battle rapper. But anyway, we're going to check y'all after Smoke takes us out of here.
Yo, it's the Smoke of NY. You know, I'd like to say that I would like y'all to go to my channel and sub, if you could, you know. Also that it's DA Smoke of NY, you know what I'm saying?
Duh.
You know what I'm saying? Smoke of NY, FT Dub, NXL, of course, next level shit. Shouts out to Kill Switch Battle League Force. I'm gonna say that out again. Wave Gang Radio, we are here. Just to let you know, on my channel, I got a blog coming out, and y'all gonna like it, BRC. Y'all gonna like that one. Check that out. The next one coming out, I'm gonna drop it definitely by like tomorrow or so. But yo, it's the Smoke NY Wave Gang Radio.
Monty.
You are now rocking with DJ Laybo. You already know.
Yeah.
Get into it, here it go.
J.ALWAYZ and WAVEGANG radio, we talking about. Man on the street, Mr. Polo, we rocking out. Co-star, pretty money, yeah, you know the money pretty. In the smoker NY, yeah, I heard he run the city. Gang, gang, you already know what the squad do. Blood and everything, 2020, what we into. You already know the name, Monty, King Jigger. Get your watts up, ask around, I'm a mean spitter. Go get a flow spitter, pinch hitter, rim spinner. DJ Ladybug is the plug, keep it low tenor. Back on my intros, you all know the info. Just call me Monty on everything tenfold. WAVEGANG radio, we talking about anything BRC, we gon' air it out. WAVEGANG radio, we shouting out. Anybody coming with the drama, we gon' clear it out. WAVEGANG radio, we talking about anything BRC, we gon' air it out. WAVEGANG radio, we shouting out. Anybody coming with the drama, we gon' clear it out.